Hello, hello. So, yeah, I'm just going to jump in and stream a little bit of the FF7 Remake Part 1 Endgame situation. So, when you finish the game, when you get through the campaign for the first time, you get this chapter selection that opens up, which is really useful actually because it means that you can go back, select specific chapters, and then go and do any side quests you missed or anything like that. So it's really cool. It's a fun way to do it, and obviously because it's such a huge game as well, it's great that you don't have to go back right to the beginning and play all the way through each little bit to get to what you want to. You can skip through, so that's really cool. So yeah, it's very much a cool way to do things. So I'm really glad that they did that. So let's see. One second. So chapter selections here. As you can see, you can go through each and every chapter as we go through everything here. I can't quite tell you which one was my favorite. It's really hard to pinpoint. Some of the later chapters, I have to say, were incredible. I really enjoyed the belly of the beast. It's weird, like I enjoyed certain chapters for really abstract reasons, for really kind of just because of the feeling and the atmosphere and this kind of like really left field feeling of something that's hard to grasp and is distant, mysterious, beautiful and wondrous. It's really hard to really describe exactly the rationale, the reason behind why I love certain chapters so much. What was the one we went to? I think it might have even been Home Sweet Slum. I think that one. It was really early on as well, which I really liked because it had a lot of little subtle things about the way the camera movement felt in action scenes, and that like there was maybe like some explosions or action that was off in the distance, but like it creates this like enormous amounts of depth just because of the way that the visuals are shot and everything that's the way it's put together. Plus, during that point in the game, you're still like learning all the character dynamics, so it's really interesting how they're interacting, and they're kind of riffing off of each other. But then there's all this action and a deeper story going on in the background. You can tell from quite early on that there's something else really sinister going on beyond the small kind of superficial issues that they're bringing up at the beginning. Anyway, it's awesome. It's so nice to see that you can jump in. So let's just jump in to the belly of the beast, and you can choose any difficulty you want, of course. Let's stick it on normal. And that's another thing, when you play through the first time, you unlock hard mode as well. And in fact, you can play on hard mode until you've played through it once. I'm not sure if that's something they'll patch out. But one unusual thing has been that there have been, as far as I know, there have been no patches. It's the 16th of May today, and there still haven't been any patches for this game since it came out, and I got it on its release date. So it is kind of bizarre that there hasn't been anything yet. Whether that's because they just felt it was such a well-rounded package and so well put together that they didn't need to patch anything, but it's quite unusual that a game hasn't received anything, any update at all.
That's good.
Yeah. It's just got so many hallmarks of FF7.
Welcome wagon.
Every little
Gotta
thing.
say, I can't help but wonder if this is a lost cause.
Well, you know, some lost causes are worth fighting for.
Let's just think this through.
So, I got an idea. Frontal assault, guns blazing. Make for a good story.
Why'd we bring you along again? Rear entrance. We'll get inside via the parking garage.
Oh man, this game, like, every time I pick it up again, I'm just blown away at the amount of work that went into it, the amount of care, the sheer scale of it, but there's something else. There's like there's this je ne sais quoi. There's this like indefinable thing about FF7, and now FF7 Remake, because FF7 and FF7 Remake are two completely different beasts as far as I'm concerned, but the remake has this kind of mysterious element to it, this feeling that the original had in common with it. And it's just what it is. It's just what FF7 is. It's this thing. It's an awful adjective to use. An awful like name to give it, sorry. That was a noun, actually, not an adjective, but anyway. Yeah, it's an awful thing to describe. It's just a certain atmosphere, a certain feeling, a certain magic, I suppose, that these games have. And it's breathtaking.
Huh. So they know what they're up against.
Somehow, I don't think it's all for us. Could be for Avalanche. Or maybe even Wutai.
Can't be for Wutai. What about the ceasefire?
That only put the war on pause.
It's a colour. I know that sounds like a weird way to describe it, but it is. It's a colour. And not a literal colour, it's just this idea of a tint, of a hue that you love and adore, and you have a feeling towards it. It's a thing of beauty, really, I have to say. Anyway, I'm not going to rant about Final Fantasy VII and what it means to me. It's an incredible creation. I'm so glad it exists, and I'm going to spend so long in it just to celebrate it, to enjoy it, and I hope you guys do too as well, because it's just amazing. And I think the level of anticipation I've got for the next parts are just, it's off the chain. It's only going to get better. I mean, it can't. Oh man. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. I was just wanting to jump in and show you some of the features of FF7 Remake's Endgame. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. I'm sure a lot of you are. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on my streams. Thanks for all the support and the love and the contacts, and you guys have been reaching out to me. I've met so many cool friends, and I'm just privileged, like honored, and thank you so much. You know, it means a lot to me. It means everything to me to make friends. Okay, so see you guys next time. Bye.